we're talking about self-image, and I've been asked a question. Could you please just quickly explain how does my self-image impact my life? Hugely. Your self-image runs you. Your self-image is the mental picture of yourself. It's the mental picture that you have of yourself. What mental picture of yourself do you hold in your mind? Now, this is very important because for you to actually have a clarity of the mental picture you have of yourself is very important. Now, I've heard Proctor talking about paradigms, how this is a multiple ideas. Paradigms are multiple of ideas. However, self-image is one idea. One idea. Now, how can we change it? How is it? Okay, let me actually back up here. How can we change it? We first must know how it is formed. You know, your subconscious mind, I've got this stick person, which I love, and your subconscious mind, well, let's take these off, because when you're actually born, you don't have any of these senses. It's literally 100% subconscious. A baby comes here with subconscious, and subconscious is the emotional mind that accepts everything. It cannot reject. It accepts everything. Then as you're growing from 18 months, I think, you're expanding awareness, you're learning through your senses. So then the sense is actually coming into the discovering and learning and growing process. And then your consciousness is being created. And the more conscious awareness you have, then you can choose. Why do we choose whether we accept or reject? Through our conscious mind. Conscious mind is the thinking mind. So again, consciousness is the thinking mind. We accept or reject anything, and the subconscious is actually your emotional mind. So it only accepts everything you give it. This is why you want to create your self-image in such a way that it auto-suggests, it runs you and creates the results you desire. Now, how is it formed? Through this subconscious, it's the people around us. It's what we believe, what we can do, who we can be. It's the environment, the news, everything, people telling us things around us, and the babies. Obviously, this is created when you're in a childhood. And then this is what runs you. We create beliefs and limitations, and paradigms are created. So in order for you to create a mental picture of yourself, of who you would absolutely love to be, then you need to write it down in the details and connect to it emotionally. Because it is that picture that can be changed. You can reject now the picture you have of yourself that is running you, and you can create a new one and replace the old one. You know, I was studying the self-confidence formula this morning, and it says, let me read this to you. Of thinking of the person I intend to become. So thinking, it's when the thinking comes in. It's what we think about, we bring about, we become what we think about. I love that quote. We become what we think about. That thinking is the mental activity that actually gives you that choice to choose whether you accept or reject. Because that emotional mind, which is subconscious, does not have that choice, does not give you that choice. And you know, this made me think, thinking of the person you intend to become. So that's the thinking, conscious mind. But then you go to subconscious when you emotionally connect to the person who you would love to be, and you imagine and feel as if you already are the person. And this is how the connection to your new strong mental picture, your new self-image is created, and you believe it, you feel it, you hold it with your will. And we daily have to use our mental faculties to actually strengthen these mental muscles. And that is why we become and grow and expand awareness. But literally, that's what we need to do. We need to create your new. To go back to the question, how does my self-image impact my life? Hugely. If you want any results changed, you need to work on your self-image. If you need to know how, let me know.